All right, yo. So today I was gonna do something a little bit different. I made a reaction video earlier to the new Charlie XCX album, the one with the 3 words in it. I already don't remember what it's called, but it was nice. Anyway, now I decided to do something a little different. I have a vinyl connection. Like what connection? Vinyl collection, and I kind of feel like making a video where I, perchance talk about it. So yeah, I have quite a bit of them and it is still growing. I actually did this a little bit ago, but I never got around to like editing it, and I have more since then. So why not redo it? It was low key fun to do, so I have no problem doing that. But yeah, let's just start off with the top one. This is not chronological order. A lot of these are unopened as well. But first off, bro, this is the classic, bro. This is the Madvillainy collaboration. This is one of the best albums of all time. But one of the best rap albums of all time. No bias, I think it's one of the best albums. I mean, yeah, this is just swift as fuck. I mean, honestly, like, you literally cannot go wrong with this. This is dope as hell. Like, this is like, dude, holding this is amazing. But I have my phone set up with the flash so you can see me, because if I don't have that on, then it's just gonna like unfocus the videos. But it's really bright. Hold on. All right, that'll do. But yeah, this is Madvillainy, one of the most influential rap albums of all time. Also, drop down in the comments if I should do an unboxing video of all my unopened ones. I like having unopened ones, but if I should open them on camera, comment that down below. All right, this next one was a gift from a friend. Shout out to her. This is Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I actually, fun fact, have not listened to this album in entirety. I've only heard the popular ones off of this, and I usually like to have vinyls for albums that I've heard the entire thing. Or else I feel like I'm LARPing a little bit. I'm a bit of a poser. So to mitigate that, we're gonna do a reaction video to this album very soon, so I can feel like I'm not LARPing anymore. But yeah, not much I can say on this because I haven't heard the entire album, but the songs I have heard from this, straight freaking fire. I mean, fuck, my favorite one is the title track. I mean, I just can't. I love that one. Next one is a recent purchase from Barnes & Noble. We've got the cigarette after set. Oh, there's a reflection. Hey, OBS. I actually made a reaction video to this album that I never edited because upon further examination, I realized that I accidentally listened to the album shuffle. So I didn't edit that. But I did attempt to. And upon that video, I did discover one of my favorite songs. And that was, I actually recorded that like 7 months ago now. That's crazy to think about. I was blonde. I was bleached. Yeah, the song question is that one. Each Time You Fall in Love. I love that song so much. The best one off that album, in my opinion. But it also has John Wayne and Apocalypse and Sunsets, which are all fantastic songs. This is their best one by a long shot. So I had to cop it. All right, this next one of my favorite albums of all time. And this is AM by Arctic Monkeys. Listen, it's their most radio-friendly, popular album of all time. Everyone's heard this. I don't give a fuck, dude. This is, every song on here is fire. Every single one. I'm not kidding. This is a great record. Let's just talk about this for a second. You have Do I Want to Know, Are You Mine, One for the Road. I'm about to name every single song. I was gonna make the 3-run track case, but I realized this is a fire all song run case. I think my least favorite one is probably Snap Out of It. But besides that, it's not a bad one. And I still love this freaking album. I mean, obviously, I bought it. This was also Barnes & Noble's, by the way. This next one here is opened, and I made this purchase on the same day as the AM one. Take Care record. His best album by far, and has some of my favorite Drake songs on it. I mean, Marvin's Room is a standout. Crew Love is amazing. I mean, yeah, literally you cannot go wrong with this one. Lord Knows is probably my favorite one off of this. Lord Knows, that one slept on his frick. Oh, it's right here. That one. I did actually open this. Swift Black record on this one. And it's straight fire. This one is a prized possession. This one's unopened. Probably will stay unopened. This is the limited edition, I'm pretty sure. Vinyl for the 20th anniversary food release. This is pink vinyl, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep, it's pressed on 3-color Sweet Tart Marble Effect double vinyl. Fucking awesome. Includes case wrap tip on gatefold jacket. This one's gonna stay unopened, so that probably won't see the light of day. At least mine won't. because I just want to have this unopened. It feels nice to just hold, honestly. You know what I mean? And you might be wondering, like, brother, like, why are you not opening any of them? But yeah, no, this one has a lot of classics on it. Better not do that. Actually, I'm gonna name every song, but you get the gist. Next one, I actually like this album a lot. This is Astro World by Travis Scott. The big T here. This album is really replayable. That's a new one. I haven't said that at all this entire video, but now I have. My favorites definitely have to be, let's see here, Stargazing, Sicko Mode, Stop Trying to Be God, No Bystanders, Skeletons, 5% Tint, Astro Thunder. I think that's my favorite one. Can't Say, Who What, Butterfly Effect. Yeah, those are my favorites off of this, but every song is great. I can see why this was hyped up so much when it came out. I slept on this for a while, but no, it's good. It's good. This one right here was also a gift from the same friend on my birthday, which was almost a year ago now. This is Flower Boy by Tyler Creator. One of my favorite creators. One of my favorite artists. This was my favorite artist for a while. And this was one of my favorite albums from him. Flower Boy. Nothing else much to say, really. I mean, this is just great. This was a pivotal moment in his career when he switched up his sound and became a lot more mature and at terms with himself. This was gifted to me on the same day. Call Me If You Get Lost, my favorite Tyler album. Has my favorite songs from him, if you could have guessed. Call Me If You Get Lost. I mean, there's nothing really much to say. I mean, just look at that. That's beautiful. It's a gift from the same friend. She's a goat. Yeah, dude, check that shit out. Actual peak. This next one I got also on my birthday. This is a controversial possession. I better not see no fucking comments for this. And if I do, you're getting deleted. No shame in this. I got that neon. I got the V. All right, I got the big V. I got the Maroon 5 Coworker music album. Listen, this shit bangs, bro. There's skips. Let's get that clear. There are skips on this, but the ones that aren't skips hit, bro. I mean, let's be real. This is nostalgic. There's a lot of nostalgic songs on this. Like Maps. Tell me right now you hate tell me you don't like Maps. Tell me you don't like Animals, bro. Tell me you don't like Sugar, Feelings. And then there's not on this album, but my favorite song from them is on Spotify on the same album, which is This Summer. Favorite Maroon 5 song. All off that album. I think Songs About Jane is probably has more favorite songs, but I have no shame in this, bro. I literally, if I like it, I like it. Take notes. This one isn't as controversial, but some people might clown on me for this, but it's still a good album. This one is opened. This is A Rush of Blood to the Head by Coldplay. This is their best album. Just did a reaction to Coldplay, mentioned that I listened to this as well as X and Y and Parachutes. And now Viva La Vida and Death All His Friends. Or Death All His Friends. But I do have something to showcase here. So if we take this out, all right, this is the vinyl sleeve. If we just take that out, let me show you something here. This is dope as fuck. You're gonna see this is clear vinyl. This is translucent. I mean, I've never seen that in person. I know that existed, but I didn't know that's what this was. Might be the best purchase I've done vinyl wise in a minute. I actually was meaning to buy this album for a long time, like since last summer, like a year ago. I've been meaning to buy it for a year, is what I'm trying to say. I first listened to it last year, and ever since then, this has been one of my favorite albums, and I just needed to get it, and never gone around into it until a couple days ago. So, like, yeah, and it's translucent. It's even cooler than I was expecting. So, yeah. This next one was my first vinyl purchase ever, and it was from Walmart. This is Wolf. This is the patented Wolf vinyl pressing. Great album. I actually listened to the entire album for the first time from this vinyl. So that was a cool experience. Surprised I haven't done that more, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, like, you can't go wrong with this, Tyler. This was before his like pivotal, like mature growth spurt moment, but it's definitely you can hear it in the progression. Some of my favorite Tyler songs on here as well. I mean, Answer, like that's the big one, but come on. And also, I fuck with Jamba. I think that's like the second song. This next one was also on my birthday last year. We're getting to my favorite band here now. Starting with Saturday Night Wrist by Deftones. I mean, like, what is there to say? Like, Deftones are a great band. And there are some amazing songs on this particular album. There are definitely more skips than usual. But the highs on this thing dude, some of their biggest highs. They're treading on some like unexplored emotional territory on this, and it lands on a lot of it. My favorite has to for a while my favorite was Beware, but my favorite after that was definitely Xerxes, or I don't know how to pronounce that, but we got to show some love to Maine, Hole in the Earth, Cherry Waves, Kim Dracula, come on, Riviere, Pink Cell Phone. I'm joking. But yeah, single vinyl, gray half, unopened. Again, if I should open these on video, comment that. It was also my birthday, same day. This is their brand new, or at the time brand new, Private Music. I had to remember what it was called. Private Music. A lot of people don't like this cover. I like this cover a lot. I think it matches, honestly. Yeah, Bright Green was a choice, but I think it was a good choice. And this has some of my favorite Deftones songs to date. Let's take a look here. We have My Mind is a Mountain. The choruses Unlocked Club are amazing. Ectasis. How could you not? Infinite Source, the fan favorite. CXZ is amazing. I Think You About All the Time is one of their most emotional sounding songs. Milk of the Madonna is probably my favorite off of this. Cut Hands is interesting. Metal Dream is very interesting. Departing the Body, we all know what happens. That one's the final one. Metal Dream has a weird, like, has the tilde thing at the beginning of the song title, which I was interested in hearing when I saw that. I actually have a reaction to this album on my channel from back when it came out, like right when it came out. So check that out if you want to see me react to this album. Great album. I loved it. Koi no Yokon. I'm going to see a lot of Deftones now. I have like half their discography and Deftones collection. But Koi no Yokon might be my favorite from them, my favorite album. But that does change a little bit, not gonna lie. But right now, I think it is this one. I have, like, if you've been watching this channel, which you probably haven't, but if you, the two people that are watching this have seen other videos from me, you've probably seen the Deftones poster in the background, around the fur. So, I mean, you can just tell that I'm into them. But favorite one right here. But let's talk about this track list. This is the album that you want to sit through the entire thing. Swerve City, amazing opener, bro. Like, actually crazy. Romantic Dreams, Leathers, Poltergeist, Entombed, fire, bro. Graphic Nature, amazing. Tempest is my personal favorite. That has like a crazy like place in my heart. Gauze is fucking awesome too. Rosemary, a lot of people's favorite, if I assume correctly. Goon Squad is amazing. What Happened to You is a great closer. Notice how I named every single song, because this whole song slaps and you need to sit down and listen to the entire thing. But yeah, that's Koi no Yokon. Yes, these next couple are gonna be Deftones, by the way. So apologies to people that don't like Deftones. You got to sit through this entire segment. But also not sorry. Not sorry. This is Deftones Around the Fur. This was my favorite for a long time. I mean, this is an amazing mix of new metal mixed with some like emotional hitters, or at least like emotional-ish. We all know I'm talking about Be Quiet and Drive mostly here. That's probably the most emotional. But this was my second Deftones vinyl purchase. I got this from a record store somewhere around here. Haven't opened this. As you can see, this tag's still on there. But yes, my friend actually tried buying. Well, he didn't try. He did. He bought a vinyl. But the fucking store owner like clowned him for buying this because it's like a poser purchase. Which doesn't make any fucking sense because you're selling it. So how can you clown your own customer? Bro, that doesn't make any sense. If I were him, I would have just put it back. I would have said, fuck you, and not bought it. Because, like, dude, this is your store. This is your store, and I'm buying it, bro. I'm buying from you. My Own Summer. Everyone knows that one. Labia, very interesting song. Mascara, one of my favorites. Around the Fur was my favorite one from this for a long time. Ricketts, not one of my favorites. Not really my favorite. Be Quiet and Drive Far Away. You literally cannot go wrong with that song. Lotion, growing on me a little bit. Die the Flu has always been one of my favorites. Head Up is an interesting pull. And MX, amazing closer. And the hidden track on this album that you can find on like Deftones or on Spotify, great too. Damone, yeah. So yeah, Around the Fur, great album. Have the fucking poster for it. All right, this here one is opened. This was my first Deftones purchase, and it's White Pony. I mean, you literally have to get this one. I was very new to buying vinyl. I think this was my second purchase ever, but I was very new to getting it. So, and I say that because the sleeve is like tore. So I'm a dumbass. Deftones, White Pony. This was my favorite album of all time for a while. I don't know where that place goes to now. I guess I haven't thought about it, but this was it for a while. Because every song on here slaps. I don't really like Street Carp that much. I mean, it's growing on me for sure. And Pink Maggot, it's good. The sad thing about it is that they don't think Mini Maggot is a part of this album. So on this pressing, it's not on here, the first song on Spotify, which sucks. It's one of my favorite Deftones songs, but they hate it. So it's not on here. Starts with Vida Sierra, but that's all right because Vida Sierra is a great opener on this too. So honestly, I'm not really complaining, although it kind of sounded like it. But RX Queen was my favorite off this for a while. But Change was the one that got me into Deftones in the first place. I can't really say that was that's my favorite because it's kind of a basic take, but whatever, it's still fire. All right, the last one here. This was also my favorite album for a long time. This is Melophobia by Cage the Elephant. I saw them at concert before I really was a fan of them, and I didn't know any of the songs really. And then I fell in love with them after the concert. And this album is definitely my favorite from them. A lot of people are gonna tell you that like their older stuff is better, which maybe, but this album definitely stuck with me out of all the albums I've listened to from them, which is all of them, by the way. So I have heard the entire Cage the Elephant discography, including the new one, and they came out with a new single. It's not bad. Beaches in Tennessee, but this album held a special place in my freaking heart, yo. I mean, this album got me through my junior year of high school. Every song in here is amazing. Let's see, Spiderhead. Great opener. I love the instrumental on that one. Come a Little Closer, beautiful. Telescope is really pretty. It's Just Forever, probably my least favorite, but it's not bad. Every time it comes on and I don't skip it, I'm like, you know what, that was a good song. I'm glad I didn't skip that. Take It or Leave It is not bad, kind of forgettable. Halo is my favorite one off of this whole thing. I think for a while it is. What? That made no sense. Right now it is, and it has been for a while, but that could change. Black Widow is phenomenal. Hypocrite is nice. Teeth is insane to listen to, and Cigarette Daydreams is really beautiful. It's really pretty. It deserves all the listens it gets. Melophobia, I love this thing, bro. I mean, like, come on. Now I'm gonna talk about the vinyls I want to get. I'm surprised I don't have any of The Neighborhood because that is probably my favorite band. It's my second favorite band at the moment. Cage the Elephant coming in third, but The Neighborhood, I don't have any vinyls from it, and I think that is insane. If I could, I want the Wiped Out 20th anniversary vinyl. That would be sick. I want I Love You. I want Hard to Imagine. Insanely long album, but I want that one. Ultrasound is amazing. Very amazing. Want that one for sure. I mean, The Neighborhood is just awesome. If you listen past Sweater Weather and Daddy Issues and Softcore, they're an amazing band. Like, I guess at this point, Reflections too. But I'm not gonna start with all that poser LARP talk. I mean, you like what you like, bro. But yeah, and then I also really want a Weekend record. I want House of Balloons, bro. I want that shit on vinyl so bad. That would be so sick. And I really want Trap Soul. I really want Trap Soul because that is also one of my favorite albums of all time, and it'll be so nice to have that shit on vinyl. Oh yeah, Tool. Dude, how could I forget, bro? Tool. I want Tool and Nima really bad, bro. I saw that shit at the record store I was talking about once. Really hard to find that shit. I should have bought it when I saw it. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, you know, I had the money for it. I still do. If I see that shit, I'm buying it. And there's no takesy backsies. Lateralis is all right. Like, it's a really great album, of course, but I think I'd rather have Anima. This is easier to listen to, that one. It's my favorite one from them, so yeah, probably. I also want Chevelle. Chevelle would be amazing to have. The one with the red Enclosure and Comfortable Liar and Family System. That vinyl is the one I would want too from them. I haven't heard anything else from them. Maybe I should do a reaction, but yeah, I mean, that's about it. Appreciate the watch. This is a 26-minute video recording. I'm gonna have to edit this, but yeah, dude, let's just call it quits there. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Subscribe. Wow, I feel like a big boy saying that. I feel like a big dog saying subscribe. I've only ever said that ironically, but now I'm saying that shit for real. Put on post noties. Like it. I don't know what I'm telling you to do that. You know you can do that if you want to. But yeah. Ciao.